Stephen, thanks for joining us on Seagulls TV ahead of our Round 5 clash with North Ballarat tomorrow. Great to see the senior side getting back into some good form after a big win over Coburg last week.
Yeah, no, it was really good for the boys to have a thumping win over Coburg last week. They've gained a lot of confidence out of that. Obviously, tough couple of weeks prior to that, so good to get back on the winners list and look forward to again North Ballarat tomorrow.
Our team selection would have been interesting this week after not only an impressive performance as you spoke about last week, but the fact we've got some senior players returning to the lineup.
Yeah, so you mentioned senior players. Jack Charleston comes back from suspension, which is really good from a defensive point of view, and Joel Tibbett comes in for his first game of the year, so he'll make his senior debut for the club. And most likely to slot back down there in the back six as well. So, really challenging times for the coaching staff, during the week. But certainly with players coming in, it puts pressure on the guys to perform well and retain their spots. So, it's a really good position to be in this time of year.
And we've got a bit of a changeover in the 23rd man as well, with Bailey Marsh coming in for Brody Rumensky. What can you tell us about him? Yeah,
so Bailey's a young TSC player, 19-year-old, coming through from the Dandenong Stingrays. We were fortunate enough to have Bailey a couple of weeks ago in our development game, and he showed a lot of promise. He was well regarded last year in his draft. As an 18-year-old in the draft season, so it's really about assisting him in his development. For us to have another look at him, for potentially next year from a recruiting point of view. But he'll get a lot out of that. I'm sure he's probably feeling the nerves ahead of his first senior VFL game. So, for us to have that relationship, from a wider range, from a TSC point of view, it's really good for us. And no doubt we'll probably have a couple of Western Jets boys come in later in the year as well. They've got a couple of kids performing really well as well. So, for us, it's a really good chance to give Bailey that opportunity, and he has deserved it. He's been playing well at TAC Cup level, performed well last year as well in his under 18 year. So, it's a really good opportunity for him to perform at senior level.
Now, looking at our opponents, North Ballarat, they may sit last on the ladder, but they've put in some solid performances over the past month against the likes of Casey and Sandringham. Obviously, they're not to be underestimated, particularly at their home deck. Yeah,
so as you mentioned, it's a home deck, and it's actually their first home game for the year as well. So they'll be certainly up and about, wanting to perform well. They really gave it to Sandringham last week over 4 quarters, and Casey a couple of weeks before that. And even they pushed Footscray in the first half as well. So our guys are going in, not underestimating the quality of opposition, despite being 0-4. But end of the day, that's on their home ground, and we've got to certainly give them the respect they deserve, and we've got to still put in a fairly solid effort to make sure we get the 4 points.
Well, thanks for joining us, Stephen. For the Seagulls fans out there, we have our supporters bus leaving Seagulls Nest tomorrow at 12 o'clock. $20 for the round trip, which is a good cheap way for them to get to Ballarat, so you'd be hoping for a bit of away support there tomorrow.
Yeah, certainly having the supporters bus is a great way for the supporters to get down reasonably cheap. Say $20, you couldn't go past it. So, the more the merrier, and hopefully we get as many there as we can.
And just a reminder that you can call the club on 93910309 to book yourself in. Steve, thanks very much for your time, and all the best tomorrow.
No worries, thanks, Stuart.